YouTube, what's good? So today I want to talk about 5 tips if you're wanting to start growing freeform locks. Number 1 piece of advice would be to not separate, at least not too early. There's nothing wrong with separating if you want to be semi-freeform, whatever you want to call it. The problem with separating too early is that most people regret it later on. They'll separate super early, and then once they're farther along in their lock journey, they'll want thicker locks. And at that point, it could be too late unless you can join with rubber bands, but who wants to do all that? So that's the reason I say don't separate too early. Just wait it out, because you can always separate later. Even if you want to get a retwist later, you can separate and twist them if you decide you want manicured locks. But do not separate too early. Just wait it out. Be patient. Have you seen that meme where it's a guy mining for diamonds and he almost gets there? Right when he's at the last minute, when he's about to reach the diamonds, he turns around and quits. That's kind of what this is like. All right, tip number 2 is going to be to not overwash your hair. Don't overwash. I know it can be tempting at first because you always want to be touching your hair and you're impatient and you want them to lock up. So you're looking at different shampoos and what's going to work and aloe vera. But trust me, just be patient. Wash it maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks. You really don't have to overthink it. You can keep your hair clean without washing it every 1-2 days. But also you have to know what works for your scalp. So this isn't just a one size fits all. You got to figure out what works out for you and your genetics. Me personally, when I first started, I was washing once a week with fresh aloe vera gel. I would cut the leaf open and extract the gel that way through an old white t-shirt. I actually saw that method on Dreadlocks23's YouTube channel, so shout out to him. So yeah, number 2 is gonna be don't overwash. All right, so what do a lot of people typically do after they wash their hair? They moisturize it, they use oil. So number 3 is gonna be to not over oil your hair. Don't use too much oil, because what that's gonna do is cause buildup, and it's gonna be really difficult to wash out as you progress in your lock journey. And there are effective ways to remove buildup, but you don't wanna be doing that too much because that will also kill your hair. So don't use too much oil. What you can do is get a little spray bottle, fill it up with a little bit of your favorite oil, maybe jojoba oil. Some people use avocado oil, and then you're gonna fill up the rest with water. Once you have the bottle filled up, you're gonna spray it on your scalp, and then you're gonna work it around your scalp, and then you can shake your hair, let it work around each lock. This is gonna save you a lot of headache in the long run. Tip number 4 is gonna be to document your journey. Take pictures as you go along, because you're gonna be able to look back at those and realize how far you've come. Me personally, I have pictures from when I first started, and when I look back at them now, it's laughable because I really thought I was doing something. Like, I really thought my hair was locking up. I mean, and it was, but not at the rate that I thought it was. It's kind of like the Mandela effect, where you remember things going one way, but in reality, they happened a whole nother way. That's what it's like when you look back at your old pictures and you're like, oh, I thought I had locks. The pictures and videos you take today will make you smile years from now when you look back at them. All right, last but not least is tip number 5, and that's gonna be to be conscious about what you put into your body. Now that goes for drinks, food, supplements. Now I'm not saying everyone has to be vegan or plant-based or follow any particular diet, but what I'm saying is that you want to be mindful of where your food is coming from and how it's sourced, because what we're doing when we're eating is an energy transfer. So that's why it's important to cook at home as much as you can, because if somebody at a restaurant has an attitude or they had a bad day and they're cooking with bad energy, that negative energy is going into your food and then into your body. So just be mindful of where your food is coming from, who's cooking it, how it's being sourced, because all of these factors are going to affect your overall health, including your hair. All right, quick recap. The 5 tips for growing freeform locks are gonna be 1, don't separate too early. 2, don't overwash. 3, don't use too much oil. 4, document your journey. And 5, eat consciously. All right, that's a wrap for this video. I'm gonna go skate some more. I really appreciate y'all checking my content out. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Y'all have a great day and stay locked. Peace.